Hey, what's up, guys? Here for another dog walk thoughts. This is like the second one in the series. Well, it's third because I just did a whole one, and because the headphones were plugged into my phone, there was no sound. But we're here, Zoey. We're here with Zoey again. Good girl for sitting. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood, Mr. Rogers. So what I wanted to talk about is we're on this journey, right? We're trying to go out in business ourselves, multi-level marketing, network marketing, invest in the stock market, all scary things you got to take really serious, but at the same time you can't take it so serious that you get paralyzed in thinking too much about it and you don't do anything, or the thought of loss is just so great you get paralyzed. Analysis paralysis, that's what Rich Dad calls it. Zoey, sit. So that's what Rich Dad calls it, and Rich Dad, Poor Dad, cash flow quadrant. He talks about A students and students that get A's in school but do horrible in life because school rewards not failing, but in life you got to take those failures to get the reward. But anyways, mainly what I want to talk about is starting out, right? So the reason we're doing this, Josh and I, is that, and Josh isn't here right now, but the reason we're doing it is so you guys can get a look at someone just starting out, because you may just be starting out, or maybe you're at the top and you just want to laugh at me for talking. It doesn't matter. You're here, and you're here to get a look from the bottom up, not from the top to the bottom, right? And that's one of the first things I saw, 7 months ago or something. You're on YouTube, and sure enough, who pops up? And everyone mocks this, and Zoey, sit. Everyone mocks this and makes fun of it, but I'm here in my garage, in front of my new Lamborghini. That's funny to some people, but, it's not funny to others because they take it serious. And coming from me, when I first saw that, I was like, yeah, right. You lease that Lamborghini, you're in some freaking house, and you just lease that Lamborghini and you're trying to sell something. So, at about the same time, my friend, he's like, hey, I joined this company. It's a multi-level marketing company, and it's this, and that. And, I thought about it, and this was 6 or 7 months ago, and I ultimately decided at that time, nah, it's not for me. I wasn't sure about multi-level marketing. It was the first I really heard about it. When he explained it, it kind of sounded like a pyramid scheme, but coming back now to where I'm at today, I did research, and you can Google these things and research them yourself. Sit and see, hey, what's the difference between multi-level marketing and pyramid scheme? Well, I'll give you brief. This is just brief from my understanding of it and what I've looked up. Multi-level marketing, when you look at the overall scheme of it, of course it looks like a pyramid, but so does a corporation, right? You have the CEO, the CFO, and so on and so down. So, but multi-level marketing is a company made up of people, right, selling a product. They believe in that product, it's a good product, and they want to sell it. Now, at the same time, if whoever you sell the product to also believes in the product, and it's a really, really good product, and they want to sell it, they can also join the company. And, you're part of a company, but it's also your own business. You do as well as you go out and work hard for. If you don't go out and work hard, you don't do well at all. So, multi-level marketing encourages selling a product you believe in. It does benefit you some to, Zoey, sit. Psst. She's looking at the bicycles. Hey, psst. You got to get their attention. Good girl. So,
oh, there's another shepherd right up the road there.
Should be interesting.
It's a puppy.
Oh, it's a puppy?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so, sorry about that. Back to multi-level marketing. You're selling a product, you're not selling, oh, come and join my company quick and just be a distributor, buy a bunch of product. Here's a high buy-in cost, and here's this, bunch of product that you can't move because it's not really a good product and you don't believe in it and you can't sell it well. That's essentially what a pyramid scheme is, right? They're like, come join our company. It's, hello. puppy German Shepherd over there. You see that German Shepherd? Oh, is that a boy?
Yeah.
She's a girl.
Puppy.
Cizo? You were a puppy not too long ago. But right, you have the pyramid schemes that are like, come join our company. They're, come join our company, be a distributor. They don't talk to you about the product at all. They just want you to join the company to sell, to get other people to join in. High cost. You got to pay sometimes to stay in them. That's a pyramid scheme, guys, from my understanding. A multi-level marketing is, come join our company because we have a really good product. Come on, Zoey. Hey! Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, Zoey. That's the difference there. Multi-level marketing, you're pushing a product. If people want to join, they can join. You don't have to pay some high entry cost, right? There's usually levels that you can start. $300 entry cost or $600, but you're not actually, repaying every month to stay part of the company. Once you're into the company, you're into the company. So that's basically what multi-level marketing is, right? And where this all started was I was talking to you about, when you start up. What's the most important thing when you start up, right? What this is what all those people talk about. I'm going to teach you how to do this, this, and this, right? And they do, because they learned it from other people. They learned how to apply it in their life, and it worked for them. And it's true. Ty Lopez, all those guys. It's all true. It might look fake because he's at the top already, right? You look at it the same way I do. Yeah, right, you're leasing that Lamborghini. You're just at someone's house or whatever. But it's true. They just learn to apply the techniques to their life. But more important than that, from what I'm understanding from my brief entry into it, reading select books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Managing Oneself, which I got off Ty Lopez's site, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, all those books, right? One thing I'm learning, financial intelligence, right? Your financial IQ, you have to increase that. You can't assume you're just going to join a multi-level marketing or any business for that matter, or make your own business, and you're going to succeed without any financial IQ, any knowledge whatsoever in in business or in financial. You got to increase that financial IQ. It doesn't mean you have to be a genius. I'm not a genius. I went to school. I got a degree in criminal justice. I'm in law enforcement, so I'm not a genius. I'm not a mathematician, but I'm still willing to take that risk to go out and do it. But what pads that risk, what makes me feel safe with that risk is that I'm growing my financial IQ. I'm reading these books. I'm trying to apply the knowledge. You don't have to read the books. I do Audible most of the time. I listen to the books. And I write down notes, and it helps me learn it twice, right? I'm reading it and writing it down, so my brain absorbs it a little bit better. And that's just me. I think I have a little bit of ADD, which you can tell because I jump from point to point, but I'm working on that. So yeah, you got to increase that financial IQ. And the other thing is you have to get mentors, right? If you look at all those people, how's it going? It's going, working through it. Yep. Always. That's what I'm trying to get out of. But you got your financial IQ, and then you got your mentors, right? Everyone talks about them. Ty Lopez talks about them. Rich Dad, Poor Dad talks about them. Mentors. People that, they've used these techniques. They've applied these techniques over time. And it's worked for them, and it's worked for multiple other people too that take the time to learn them and apply them. But if you can, and I stress this because I don't have a lot of access to a lot of mentors. I'm using the few that I have as much as I can to try and grow. But mentors are important. Ty Lopez, he offers you that free piece of knowledge, right? Free. He says mentors. He got 5 mentors, I think it was, to start out. And Ty Lopez will probably never hear this Periscope. Maybe nobody else will either. But mentors are one of the most important things you can get. Financial IQ is also, for me, what I'm seeing is the other most important thing, right? I'm reading these books, and that's part of what this is. Josh and I, we want to tell you about, our growth, how we're applying these techniques we're learning, if it's working for us. And I know Ty Lopez just did a free YouTube video or a free webinar about how to make money, how to increase your income on social media, right? And I was really interested in that. I'm really interested in that. I want to increase my IQ on social media. But at the same token, you gotta go on there, you gotta listen, and you gotta apply the knowledge. And he also talked about this new program he's coming out with. The entry cost, I think, was like $4,000. I wish I could take advantage of that. I wish I can, go listen to Tai Lopez. I'm not in the spot right now. I can't. I'm putting my money in other things, trying to grow my asset column, trying to start this business, this multi-level marketing business, which we'll see how it works. But it's no guarantee, right? It could be a risk. But I think every great person, every great athlete out there has said, you fail many times before you succeed. You have to fail before you succeed. But being an employee, that kind of cushions that, right? You don't have to fail to be an employee. You just go work for a company. But if you want to succeed, you want to get past the work hard for your money and have your money work for you, you got to fail multiple times to succeed. So this could be a failure, and that's why you guys are here, right? You're going to grow with us. You're going to learn with us. You're going to watch as we fail. So all these things have to come together. You got to fail. You got to grow your financial intelligence. You got to have mentors. You got to be able to apply these techniques. These people, very smart people like Tai Lopez and stuff, are teaching you so that you can use them for your own benefit. If you can't do that, I think it'll be very, very hard unless you were born with that innate ability to sell things and be a businessman, which some people are. So if you are, hats off to you, friend. But through reading these books, and we're going to start a YouTube soon, with what we're learning from each book, and give you the knowledge and lead you to the right place. And by no means am I trying to not tell you to buy the book. You have to buy the book. You have to read the whole book. You have to get it in the context at which it's being taught, so you understand those concepts. So by no means am I saying don't go buy Rich Dad Poor Dad. Just listen to me. Go buy Rich Dad Poor Dad. Go listen to Tai Lopez. Take advantage, especially if you don't have the option for those mentors, to go listen to these people willing to mentor you, willing to give you free advice. And granted, not all the advice that Tai Lopez gives off. Some of it you have to pay for, which I wish I could pay for a lot of it. Because, like I said, I don't have a lot of mentors. My family is county workers. They're government workers. So if you read Rich Dad Poor Dad, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's really hard to grow out of that mindset of safe, secure, pension, things of that nature. So I'm working at it. I'm not perfect at it, but that's what these are for. I hope you guys come along and join us on this journey. Tune into Periscopes when we do them. Tune into YouTube. And grow and learn stuff that we're learning, but learn it at our expense, right? Sit. Right, Zoey? Learn it at our expense. We have to wait. There's a van coming. So learn it at our expense. Don't learn it at your expense, especially if you don't have a lot of money as it is. And one of the main reasons that I got into multi-level marketing was because it's low startup costs. But even then, it's a nice, decent chunk of money for most people. So the more you can learn for free, the better. My hat's off to people like Tai Lopez and these people that do these free webinars. And TED Talks is great for trying to help people come out of it. And there'll always be people that mock you, but they'll make fun of you. And I'm sure, there's hundreds of videos out there mocking Tai Lopez. Here in my garage with my new Lamborghini. So tune in with us, Be here with us. Grow with us. We want you here to be able to laugh at us or, give us feedback. That's what we really want. We want your feedback. We want to tailor this to what you guys want to see. And to do that, we need your feedback. So don't be afraid to join the community and talk. But thank you guys for joining us on Dog Walks, or Dog Walk Thoughts, number 2, technically number 3, thanks to the headphone glitch on my phone. Say bye, Zoey. Zoey, say bye. Say bye. Okay, so anyways, guys, I hope you tune in, join the community, learn with us, grow with us. I'm going to post as much as I can. I'm going to give you guys as much information as I can, but be here with us, guys. Anyways, have a good one. It's time to get it done. Time to start working.